Hey, what's going on, everyone? We're back again, and once again, we're playing Final Fantasy XIII. We'll get started on it right now. Hang on just 1 second while I get this controller for my 360 up. Let's see here. What's up, Wraith Gang? Welcome back, dude. How you doing? Let's see. Let me just get this. The very beginning? Like the start of the stream, or the first playthrough? Because we started playing 13 yesterday. We're already almost to Pulse at this point. We have not faced anima yet. There we go. God, I love that piano jingle. Reading storage device, baby. Open doors beckon. The Pulse fallacy, an entity that threatens the peace of Cocoon society, holds Snow's fiancée captive. As the determined Snow delves even deeper into the alien structure, Lightning and Zaz arrive at the Vestige after fighting their way through the Sanctum forces. It does. The unlikely duo's progress is halted by an impasse gate, which finally opens as if respond to Lightning's whispered words of an apology. Did her plea reach the mind of the fallacy, or was another being responsible for opening the portal? Zaz follows the ex-soldier into the Vestige, bemused by the lack of an explanation, but driven on nonetheless by a purpose he has yet to reveal. We're just gonna real quick data log, events, chapter 1. Snow still cannot shake the feeling of guilt despite the efforts to protect the Purge deportees from Sanctum forces. Many have fallen. The death of one woman in particular haunts his thoughts, a mother fighting for the sake of her son, who gave her life to Snow. In the moments before her death, the woman begged the leader of Nora to take care of her child, but slipped from Snow's grasp without revealing the boy's identity. With Godot's help, Snow breaks out of his depression. He figures that if he just goes ahead and protects everyone, then the woman's son will be saved. Yeah, we still have quite a bit. After checking to see if the children are safe, Snow leaves the waning battle to his fellow Nora members and sets off with his new determination towards the Vestige. His fiancée is still held captive by the Pulse fallacy. A boy watches him leave, eyes filled with rage and loathing. To his grief-stricken mind, Snow is responsible for his mother's death. Fates intertwined. For centuries, a Pulse fallacy has slumbered undisturbed on the outskirts of the Cocoon City. On the day the lower world entity is finally discovered, Cocoon's peaceful society is plunged into chaos. The government judges the city's inhabitants to have been tainted by their unwelcome guests, and begins a merciless campaign to expunge the fallacy and the corrupted citizenry from the face of Cocoon. Instead of the exile they were led to expect, the civilians face extermination at the hands of Sanctum army. The people attempt to fight back, but are hopelessly outmatched by the military. Lightning cuts her way through the battlefield, doggedly followed by desperate Zaz. Snow, meanwhile, seeks to rescue his fiancée, and a boy spurred on by dreams of revenge pursues Snow with the help of an unusual young lady. Though driven by separate goals, their paths all lead to the same end, the Pulse fallacy. In pursuit of Snow, Hope has fallen into a panic. In his single-minded pursuit of Snow, he has rushed into the lair of the fallacy and is only now recalling the terrible nature of the being that lurks within. The Pulse fallacy could use its power to curse them, to turn them into l'Cie. Pulse l'Cie are doomed servants of the fallacy who created them, despised and feared by the people of Cocoon. Hope's companion, Vanille, seems unconcerned by this dreadful possibility. Bemused by her indomitable cheerfulness, he nervously follows her in search of Snow. It was Snow who convinced his mother to fight. It was Snow she was protecting when she died. And it is Snow who must be made to pay. Where fear men where men fear to tread. To the citizens of Cocoon, the lower world of Pulse is a hell rife with unknown terrors, and the recently discovered Pulse fallacy is an invader from that hell. In an effort to quell the growing panic in the wake of the entity's discovery, the Sanctum initiates an extreme measure known as the Purge. Under this initiative, not only is the fallacy to be cast out of Cocoon, but all the citizens living nearby as well. Any person coming in contact with the lower world being's foul energies could already be corrupted, and no potential enemies of Cocoon can be allowed to remain. The ensuing deportation claims the lives of countless civilians, Hope's mother among them. After witnessing her death and chasing Snow into the vestige in a blind rage, Hope suddenly realizes that he may soon share the same fate as Pulse Fallacy, relocation to the world below. Vanille, however, calmly accepts the situation and lends her support to the distraught boy. Unaware of his young pursuers, Snow begins exploring the arcane halls and chambers of the shrine-like vestige in search of the captive fiancée Sarah. Open Doors Beckham. The Pulse Fallacy entity that threatens the peace of Cocoon Society holds Snow's fiancée captive. As the determined Snow delves even deeper into the alien structure, Lightning and Zaz arrive at the vestige after fighting the way through the waves of Sanctum forces. The unlikely duo's progress is halted by an impasse gate, which finally opens as if in response to Lightning's whispered words of apology. I just read this, never mind. Sorry. Okay, cool. I love to read those, and I love to read all of these things too. Day 13, Exile. Ooh. We'll read this some other time. I want to read all of these data logs because I love them. You know, honestly, I love it when games do this. Unlike Destiny, which made you have to go to a separate fucking website. Anyway, no, I loved it when Mass Effect did it, and I loved it when... I love games that just give you these data logs. Just, I don't know, I like reading, people. Maybe, am I a nerd? Yeah, I'm totally a nerd. I love to read, people. How did I not immediately get, like... Nah, whatever. Get him, baby! Stagger. That was actually, yeah, exactly. Mass Effect 1's, like, data logs are were my favorite part. So, like, I beat Mass Effect so fast that I went back, made it to level 60, maxed out the levels both as a Paragon and as a Renegade character, and then, like, I think I spent a month doing nothing but, like, reading the background, like, data logs, because Mass Effect's data logs were the most interesting to read. Like, you go to a planet, and then you get the background for that planet. Mass Effect 2 did it better, because you would go to a planet that you couldn't touch down on, and there would be, like, this amazing story just for that planet. Like, there's one where the Krogans constantly keep sending guys down, because, like, hey, I can survive that planet. Yeah, that planet right there, yeah, it has enough gravity to completely destroy your bones, and it's impossible to get in, and Krogan keep on dying, trying to prove that they're the biggest dog, the big dick dog, and they constantly died except for one Krogan, and I think his name is Herkshra, like Herkshra or something like that. He makes it to the planet's surface, his ship explodes, he's able to get one escape pod, makes it to the planet's surface, stands there for a full fucking day before collapsing, and his escape pod recovers him. Like, it's like automated or something, takes him off the planet, gets it all on camera, goes back to where the Krogan homeworld is, and everyone's just like, hey, yo, come here and fuck my wife, dude. Seriously. Like, he's crippled for life. And Herkshaw can't even fight ever again, but everyone saw him go down on that planet like, dude, that guy that's him. Call him that pink salt that rich people put on their food, because he's Himalayan. Call him a psalm from the Bible, because he is him. He basically gets to say, see that female Krogan over there? I'm gonna go lay with her, and the guys are all just like, yo, shit, big dog over here. Yo, go ahead, man. Yo, it's all yours, bruh. Gets to eat whenever he wants. He died before the events of Mass Effect 2, but, like, it's like ancient lore. It's like, this motherfucker's got a quad. He is a legend. That was my favorite bit of lore, and it just was from a random planet entry from Mass Effect 2. That's what Mass Effect did so amazing. It did the coolest shit ever by making background lore, and I loved it. Mass Effect. I promise you, everybody, I'm gonna play Mass Effect on here. There's just a huge. I've played and beaten. He's probably linked to the genetics of Grunt, though. Is he? Probably. I believe it. Oh yeah, because they took different genetic profiles for Grunt. He was basically born in a test tube. That's right. Yo, probably like 80% of that genome is, we need the genome, we need the DNA of that motherfucker right here to make the best, meet the best Krogan. I will say that my favorite moment in all of Mass Effect is you go to the Citadel DLC for Mass Effect 3, right? And you sit down and Grunt's right there. It's just like, Shepard, Grunt, Shepard. Okira made him as a superior as he did, yeah. He's just sitting down with Grunt and with Rex. It's like, Shepard, Rex, Grunt, Rex, Grunt, Shepard, Grunt, Rex. It just keeps. It was the best moment of all. The Citadel DLC was top tier. Was top meme tier. My other favorite concept from Mass Effect 3 is the concept of Element Zero, how it can increase or decrease mass based off if you give it a positive or negative. Like, the science of Mass Effect is just so fascinating to me. And it seems like it makes sense in my brain, in my Peabody brain. My pea-sized ass brain. Dude, I could sit here all day and just talk about Mass Effect lore. Maybe after we're done with Final Fantasy 13, maybe we'll play Mass Effect 1. How about that? What y'all think, chat? Chat, am I cooked? Am I gonna play Mass Effect 1 for the... Hold on. I can actually count how many times I've beaten Mass Effect in all the versions. For the 360, I beat it like 5 times. So that's definitely... I definitely know I've beaten it 5 times. I still have all the DLC unlocked for it. On the PC version, I beat it 1 time just so I could say that I beat it on the PC, and I have it on my Steam achievements. Then there's the remaster that came out recently. I've beaten it 1 time with that. That's about 7 times. I know I've only beaten it 1 more time because I said, so why not an 8th time? Fuck it. Let's do it. I love me some Mass Effect, baby. That will forever be the greatest RPG ever made. Mass Effect 1, 2, hell, I still think Mass Effect 3 is one of the best. As insane as that sounds. Mass Effect 1 is not a bad choice. One of the DLC is basically impossible to get now, though. Bring Down the Sky and the other one. Oh, yeah, no, it's the Pinnacle Station. Did you know that I have this on this 360? That this DLC is on this 360 that I'm playing on. So we can play the Pinnacle... I mean, Pinnacle Station isn't exactly the best DLC ever made, either. I mean... Did you ever play Rogue Galaxy? Oh, no, I never did! Hold on. X-Guys, you played that... You requested that a long-ass time ago. We might just play that next instead. Because I've been meaning to get to that. 80% of Mass Effect 3 is a good game. No, like, not even 80%. Like, 90% of Mass Effect 3 is a good game. That ending is only 10% of the game. Maybe even 5. Everyone just got butthurt because the ending didn't give us what we wanted, and that's fair. I was satisfied with Mass Effect 3's ending when I first played it. Because we got an ending. I mean, I beat the Reapers. Now, when they did the extended cut, where they gave us those cutscenes at the end, that actually made me satisfied. But I thought it was all great. I am such a Mass Effect 3 mark that, like, I looked at that ending and I just said, cool, man, I'll take the blue ending, I'll take the red ending, I'll take the green ending. I don't give a fuck. Macaroni in a pot, that's some wet-ass pussy. I'll take it. All day, every day, man. Mass Effect 3's storyline up until that last 20 minutes was so great. It was the war that was going on. You saw Grunt taking out those, what were they called? They were called something. I forgot. Vorcha. Was it Vorcha? Or it's the giant spider things that you could have killed and destroyed the entire race of in Mass Effect 1. And they became, like, Reaperized versions of them. Grunt is soloing all them motherfuckers. Dude, I cried at the part where Morden Solace is trying to undo the genophage. And he's sitting there and he's like, yo, I'm about to die. But he's just singing, I am the very model of a scientist Salarian. I've studied creatures, da-da-da, Ambitarian. Like, he's humming it. And the motherfucker sacrifices himself. Just because, even though he modeled, the Star Child was one of the weakest parts. It was. I didn't like Tim's choice of in the ending being the blue choice. That is the Paragon color, and Control should not be the Paragon choice. Yeah. The Paragon choice should have been the one where you just destroy all the Reapers, and the red choice should have been Control. But no, it is not. It 100% isn't. To be honest, though, I think just putting the colors out of it, and the Star Child being like, I think what really helped me like the ending a little bit more was when they added the Leviathan DLC. Same reason I killed the Geth and Legion's loyalty messing. Yep. Yeah. I think when they added the Leviathan DLC, it added a lot more context, in my opinion, of, like, you know, where did these Reapers come from? Oh, yeah, they were literally made by these giant Leviathan creatures that also got wiped out by this AI robot death murderfuck machines. So, like, I was like, okay, who made the Reapers? These guys made the Reapers. Why'd they make the Reapers? Because everything kept being a cyclical massacre, so you know what? This was just the best choice that we had at the time. Did we make the right decision? Hell no. And they admit it. And then, you know, and then it's just like, why is the Citadel being used for this, and why is the Star Child? Oh, literally, the Leviathans made it. And it's also why there was included the fail-safes to do what they wanted to do, you know what I mean? I felt satisfied when they added the Leviathan DLC, and when they added the extended cut DLC at the end of everything, I also felt satisfied with that. Look, the story of Mass Effect with Shepard is long done, and unfortunately Andromeda, we gotta talk about Andromeda right now real quick. Andromeda I didn't think was as bad as everyone made it out to be. But it is not, and I cannot stress this enough, as its own Mass Effect game. It is good because it's a Mass Effect game. We get great character details. The party members were great. You don't tell me that any of the party members in Mass Effect Andromeda were bad. Bruh. Them characters were awesome. But storyline was weak. If you compare it to Mass Effect, the original Mass Effect trilogy, it is the weakest out of every game. It's funny because Andromeda became was the reason why. I gotta thank Andromeda. Andromeda gave me more appreciation for Mass Effect 3. It gave me a hell of a lot more appreciation for it. So if their goal was to go out of their way to make, you know, a bad Mass Effect game to make Mass Effect 3 look good, they succeeded with me. Though that's not entirely the choice here. Mass Effect Andromeda was just made so poorly. The storyline was not... Here's the thing. They didn't have Drew Karpyshyn writing for them. If you know who Drew Karpyshyn is... Hold on, I have his books. The man is an amazing writer. He's one of the best writers ever. Hold on. I don't have all the Mass Effect books, but I have a few of them. Let's see, where is it? I'm sitting right next to my my bookshelf here, so hang on. I need to find that book. Mass Effect Revelation? Yeah, here it is. Karpyshyn. It is the prequel to Mass Effect, and it follows Nihilus. And it is stellar. When I found out who Drew Karpyshyn was, I was like, oh man, this guy's a great writer. I certainly... why isn't he a part of Mass Effect? He has been a part of the series since the end of Mass Effect 3. And he left after Mass Effect 3. He had nothing to do with Andromeda, and I think that's why Andromeda suffered in the storyline department. Because they had literally one of the best, like, story... So his main thing was primary story arcs. He did all the loyalty missions. That was all Drew Karpyshyn. He didn't have a hand in every, like, the main storyline, but he did all the salady bits. He did all the ones we cared about. Legion's loyalty mission, Jacob's loyalty mission, that was all him. So the man is really good at hyper-focusing on character-driven storylines. And that's what Mass Effect Andromeda needed. The main storyline was bupkis. They needed more salady bits, you know. They had a bowl for a salad, and all they had was lettuce. So they needed a guy like Drew Karpyshyn to come in to add the tomatoes, the croutons. And unfortunately, because the main thing was kind of poopy. They didn't have any salad dressing to put on it, but they still you needed some cherry tomatoes, you needed some cucumbers, some onions, you know, add some salt, add some fucking pepper into that bitch. That's what was missing. That's what they needed. Andromeda could have been a easy 8 out of 10. Let's all not lie. Mass Effect's multiplayer, Mass Effect Andromeda's multiplayer, besides Mass Effect 3, was top fucking tier. I should play Mass Effect 3's multiplayer on stream, actually. What y'all think? I can boot up Mass Effect 3's PC version. The servers are still running. Did you know that? You can still play Mass Effect 3's multiplayer on the PC version if you have the EA version. Let's do it. That'd be fun. Dude, I spent... I think a year, I literally stopped playing fighting games because of Mass Effect 3's multiplayer, because that was the only thing I played on multiplayer. I'm sorry, I'm still strictly playing a video game. It still is! I'm not joking. It's only the PC version. The Xbox 360 version is done and good. It's done and dusted. Can't play it anymore. You can play it actually on the Xbox One. But if you play it on the original Xbox 360, it's fucked. Because you need the Cerberus Pass, and you can't download that anymore. I have it on my computer, but whenever you go to contact the servers, it says that the servers are not up. So, you know. Yeah, real talk, everyone. If you get me going on about Mass Effect, like 2 hours of this stream is going to be put in by Mass Effect. As you can tell, the first 40 minutes of this stream has been nothing but Mass Effect. I'll go on. I do go on, as my mother used to say. Preemptive strike. I feel like they could have released a standalone version of Mass Effect 3 multiplayer and made a decent amount of money. Dude, like, they had, like, loot boxes for that, and I spent, I think, a cousin gave me $100 for my birthday, and I spent it all on Mass Effect 3's loot boxes. That game was so fun. I could, if you want, I could pause the stream right now, and I could pull up Mass Effect 3's multiplayer if you want. Just to show you guys that it's still working. Honestly, we're gonna pause here. Nah, play 5. Okay. I was about to say, I mean, like, I played a game last week on my birthday, a week before last week, and there were people playing. I had a full team with me, like a full 5-person team. It was crazy. I got to play as a Quarian soldier, and it was awesome. And I unlocked the female, what is the name of Garrus's race? Hang on, I forgot. What was Garrus's race named? It's not the Solace. It's not... Oh, God, what were they called? How do I not remember what Garrus's race was? It starts with a V. Oh my God, I'm gonna go crazy. I am actually gonna go crazy here if I don't remember this. Turian! Turian, that's right. God, what is the matter with me? My brain took a immediate nosedive. Sheesh. What the hell is the matter with me? How did I forget that? Turian. Yeah, but you could unlock the female Turian scout class. That one was awesome, dude. Get 'em. Oh shit. Shit. Ooh, that was close. Just a stagger. And I can't believe I forgot that. I have an encyclopedic-like knowledge of Mass Effect 2. I feel I've shamed myself a little bit. Died like a bitch. So to tell you what, tomorrow we're definitely gonna play Mass Effect 3's multiplayer on stream. I kind of really want to. The Mass Effect 3 multiplayer yearns. I yearn for the mines. Heck, maybe if we play it on stream, we can get a full party going. Oh, man, so much time was spent on that. Here's another cool thing too. You could get Mass Effect armor and 7 armor in Final Fantasy 13 too. I think you could get Sarah and Noelle to wear it. Lady S. And Iron Bengal. Big 42s. And an Iron Bengali. I can't remember if this game is very grind. Like, if you can grind in this game, and it means something. So, we're really stepping back. I haven't played this in so long. We're really stepping back into this from a fresh perspective. Stagger mode. Get staggered, bitch. Jesse Pickman, bitch. Hooray. Hey, is the chat even showing up on the screen right now? I don't think it is. If anyone's in the chat, could you do me a favor and just type something real quick? Anything. Except a gamer word. No gamer words, please. There we go. Hey, do you like that new do you like this new chat setup?
Might be some soldiers trapped in here too.
It looks like Windows XP screen. I spent all night working on it.
Just post Lassie. Enemies of Cocoon. Can't show them any mercy.
Get in there and bust an ass in his cap.
There's the next one.
Another one. It does indeed, and in the rare olive color scheme. Yep. I picked the one that I like to use in my Windows XP. When I used Windows XP. When I was a little boy. Man, this camera, I will say the camera for this game is ass. Dog cheeks. Garbage doo-doo water. Tupac Shakur. I was a baby that was raised on Windows 98 and XP. I did not like... The only reason why I liked Windows Windows Vista was because you could get this... if you played .hack, you could get a UI that was the exact same UI from .hack Sign. The World Hub. It could actually. Throw a grenade. Explosion. Let's go recruit some more child soldiers for Snow's plan to start a rebellion. Snow is just Joseph Kony. Underneath Snow's coat is a Kony 2012 t-shirt. But instead it's in support. Remember that, guys? When everybody overblew that whole entire Kony 2012 thing? Wonder what Joseph Kony's doing nowadays. Probably dead.
Hang on, baby. Your hero's on the way.
There he is. Here, take this knife and do something with it, please. You don't remember Kony 2012? Oh man, it was a real hamdinger. Go on Google and search Kony 2012, but watch the Egoraptor animation he did about it.
He's coming our way.
I love Vanille.
Tell him what you need to.
Tell him that you wanna.
Nothing I say will
Says you wanna touch his butt.
We could just run away.
We could just go over. You want to go to Bennigan's? Maybe. Oh yeah, we're on day 9 of the. She's one of the best characters. She is. I honestly think that her and Zaz are the best 2 characters in this game. Top tier. Like, the thing about Zaz that I love the most is they actually wrote a realistic black guy in a Final Fantasy game. Not just a character stereotype. Like, he reacts to everything in such a genuine and real way. And Vanille is just like she's just trying to... look, man, in most of these these fantasy games, I feel like I would be like Vanille. I'd be like, yo, dude, let's just keep moving forward, dude. I mean, what are we gonna do? Sit here and just cry and bitch about it? Vanille's just like, let's just... fuck it, we need to go, dude. But I want to sit here and cry and be boo 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 be boo boo. Oh, and meanwhile, Vanille over here like, hey yo, we just about died. We gotta go. We can't be acting like this. Don't be a little bitch. Like Hope is. I keep ragging on Hope, but if I recall correctly, he does get better. Like, he does have a really good arc, and in Final Fantasy 13 2, he is a significantly better character, very and much more well written. It's just that for the first 80% of this game, Hope is absolutely insufferable. Like, beyond insufferable. And a friend of mine, a coworker of mine, pointed out that Snow is definitely one of the worst characters ever, just because he's so selfish and gets people killed from his holier-than-thou. Like, his intentions are pure, but the way he goes about it is absolutely horrible, and he's kind of right. Honestly, even though my friend did tell me about how Snow is a sniveling narcissist and shit, I still like Snow. I actually still think that every character is awesome in this game except for Hope. I'll fight for him. I'll join Nora. I'll join Snow's super army. I'll do it. I'm all for it, baby. I still love Snow. They try to make him out to be a himbo, but he's like, he lacks morality to be a himbo. Your days are up there, mister. Yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed the Mass Effect stream while playing when playing Final Fantasy 13-1. Because that's what this stream has pretty much been. We sit and we gush about Mass Effect while playing Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, we'll just pull the trigger on it and play Mass Effect 1. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let chat decide what class I'm gonna play. I like the way that Vanille runs. What the heck is Vanille's weapon? It's such a confusing weapon. I don't even understand what it is. It's like antlers, but with like the cracker volley from a whip? Oh, it's a whip. Okay. You know, it reminded me of the cracker volley from sort of. Okay. Yeah, it reminds me of Cracker Volley from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2, Battle Tendency. Cracker Volley! I will never forgive the Japanese for this. That's not, that is a joke, by the way. That's a JoJo's reference, please. I'm not actually being racist. We're not racist, I swear. Ow. I want to invent a chicken nugget brand, and I'm going to call it Berkeley Mont's Everything Flavored Chicken Nuggies. But if you eat one, it makes you feel a specific emotion. Hey, what's this green nugget do? Oh, it makes you green with envy. And what I want to do is I want to just like make it a chat thing where it's like everyone comes up with, you pick a color or a pattern of colors, and you can say what emotion it would give you. Like red, obviously, it's spicy and it also makes you very angry. What's this polka dot colored chicken nugget do? Oh, that makes you racist. Oh, hold on, here, let me eat it right now. Oh, I'm not sensing any difference right now. I don't know why polka dot. I feel like polka dots would be racist. I think something about polka dots just makes me feel like it would be racist. As crazy and stupid as that is, and it is completely. I just think it's funny. Polka dots being the most racist color pattern of all time. In the shadow of the Lassie. Yes, we can.
No daydreaming now.
It's a Final Fantasy, bro. You can fight anything you want, not excluding God. In fact, more than likely, it's a Final Fantasy game, you're gonna be fighting God at some point. Or some person that has ascended to godhood. No. Shut up and stop being a little bitch. And now, another cutscene. And now would be a great time for you to go take a bathroom break or go get a soda. Soda. Oh, I always thought these things were terrifying as fuck, too.
What are they?
See you failed. This is what happens when the sea don't complete the focus the Fal'Cie gave him.
Let's even these odds.
Get him, baby. I did like these Lassie are some of my favorite designs.
How did you get in here? You gotta leave. Okay, listen. Find some place to hide and keep quiet. Once I
Find some place
Sarah,
to hide and
we'll
stay
all leave
quiet.
together. You'll be home in time for dinner.
You.
Wait!
Again! Are we playing Mass Effect or are we playing Final Fantasy XIII? I don't know what it is about. I think. Oh, wait, actually, I think I know why. It's because I started playing Mass Effect 1 around the same time that Final Fantasy XIII came out. That's totally why. This game makes me think of of Mass Effect, and Mass Effect makes me think of Final Fantasy XIII. So how that works is that my brother would play Final Fantasy XIII and I'd play the shit out of Mass Effect, and we would swap off 360s. Mom says it's my turn on the Xbox. Literally. Oh, they do remind me of. They do kind of look like husks, though. Oh, Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Okay.
She's here somewhere, along with that Fal'Cie. I gotta find her and set her free.
What's wrong with you? Why do you want to help
Sorry,
us
Snow.
see?
Your
They're the
girlfriend
enemy.
/ wife is gonna turn into a big old
How
crystal
can you
bitch.
see? You're not. That's insane.
Probably. But I gotta do something, right? I'll be back.
Should we wait around for him and hitch a ride?
I'd rather go to Pulse. Why is this happening to me? When they found the Fal'Cie the other day, we were just visiting Bodum. But the army took us. Threw us on a train.
No. I have not
Who's that
touched
guy?
Helldivers.
Moms?
Helldivers 2 at all. Maybe I'll do a stream of it because I have the game. It's just I don't ever play it because the problem is that I don't have anyone to play with that I like. Like I'll just jump into some randos game, but like I'm not talking to anyone, and it's just not fun to me. Helldivers is definitely a game where I either A, need friends to play with that I can talk to on Discord, or B, I need to be streaming it, or C, both. It's more fun with people that aren't being sticklers. People, like, whenever I play with randos, man, they're way too strict. It's like, why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you doing this? Why don't you have this equipped? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to play to have fun. I'm not trying to play to be serious. I want democracy, bruh.
See?
Hey again.
Hey,
Yeah, I need other people to play with me. Otherwise, it's not
you gotta
fun.
talk to him, Hope. If you don't take this chance, you'll regret it forever.
Okay.
Okay.
See, this is why I like Vanille. She's always like, dude, get the fuck up. Come on, man. Stop being a little bitch and go.
What's gotten into you, soldier? Thought you came for a fight.
My sister.
Your sister?
She's a lessee.
What? A pulse lessee?
The Fal'Cie has her captive, but I'll find her.
Is she still... Hey, what was her focus? When she became a lessee, what did the Fal'Cie order her to do? It wasn't blow up Cocoon or anything like that, was it?
I didn't ask.
Listen to me. When a person gets cursed by a Fal'Cie, they become a lessee, and they get given a focus, right? How do I put this? If they don't carry it out, lessee end up as one of those things. What I'm saying is, if your sister's gone that far, I mean, she might still... How can I... Oh, man. There's no way to turn a lessee back into a human. Even if she completes her focus, there's no changing her fate. She'll live her life as a Fal'Cie slave.
I mean, Zaz is just spelling it out here, man.
Don't make her suffer.
Just say it! Any lessee, anyone who might ever become a lessee should be wiped off the face of Cocoon. It's people like you that started the Purge in the first place.
Seath, that's what they are. Seath. I definitely need to play, what's the offshoot that was for the PSP? What was that one called? That was supposed to be like Final Fantasy Aigido. What was it called? I forget. I'm forgetting shit today. It's just one of those days, bruh. Excuse me. Not Dissidia, the other one that was for the PSP. Hang on. I have Dissidia, though. I love Dissidia. It's just that PC version was ass. Real talk. Hang on. Game came out. Type 0, that's what it was. God, what the hell? What the hell's the matter with my brain? Yeah, it was Type 0. That came out in 2011. Damn. That was really late in the Final Fantasy life cycle. Yeah, Type 0. Type 0 is cool as fuck. I should totally play that on stream too. I think I did start playing it, it's just that it kept getting copyright struck because of the music. So I gotta find a way to mute the music whenever it plays. There's one song that played at the very beginning, and it actually got the video taken down because Squaresoft doesn't know how to actually be nice to its fans. You heard me, Squaresoft. Y'all suck. Yeah, y'all don't know how to make video games anymore. There, I said it. That's what I'm talking about. Wow. The only Final Fantasy I played on the PSP was the re-release of Tactics. Yeah, the War of the Lions, that was a great one too. And they're re-releasing Final Tactics for the PC soon. And me being the Final Fantasy shield that I am, I'm probably gonna rebuy it. Yeah, I played all the Final Fantasy games that were available. You could play Final Fantasy 1 and 2, and Final Fantasy 4, the after years. I think, honestly, the best way you can play Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 4 is on the PSP. The best versions of them. Even though they're all kind of the same, it adds so much more content. BBW Outfitters, let's go. Also, the area designs of this game are also insanely cool looking. Whenever you look on YouTube and you type in Final Fantasy 13, was it really that bad? Da, 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 da. Sorry, one sec, everyone. I gotta respond to this text message real quick. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Yeah, the PSP, man, we gotta get back to playing some PSP games. We kind of took a break with Monster Hunter because, man, I got so burnt out of it. I didn't feel like I was progressing, and I was having to grind so much. I just couldn't continue playing it. I've been playing it off stream, though, whenever I, like, really need to waste some time. Also, this Friday, we're doing a React Day, so if anyone wants to DM me some videos that you want me to react to, totally down for it. I think I'm going to react to some Djibouti Dubs videos, because I love those Djibouti Dubs videos so much. Oh shit. Quick, 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 quick. Ooh. There we go.
I owe ya.
Oh, there she is. We found her.
Sarah! Time to go. We have to leave before the army. What?
That's a post brand. That girl's a Lassie.
I already told you that.
Post Lassie are the enemies of Cocoon.
Oh, he gonna pull that Tulia. Oh, raid!
Die?
Listen,
Thank you so much for the raid. What's up, everybody?
And killing her is a mercy? You came.
Oh my god, who's raiding? Hold on. Who's raiding the shadows like legends? Do, 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 do. Is that my boy Not Don Nuts? It's my boy Not Don Nuts. Welcome, Raiders, welcome. Welcome, Raiders. My name is, for anyone that doesn't know who I am STV101. I mostly play JRPGs, RPGs, games of that sort. We do reacts on Fridays, or we'll do a variety stream day, but all the other 6 days of the week, it's just RPGs, man. And we usually stick to one RPG at a time. I am a good boy. As you can see in the bottom right corner of your screen, I eat PNG. And Not Don Nuts, what were you playing today, my brother? What's going on? What's going on, baby? What were you playing today, and how are you doing? I have not heard from you in a hot minute. Love every single one of you. Not Don Nuts is the coolest guy ever. And by the way, streamers, if you do need to leave, you need to dip real quick, you gotta go get some water, go eat some food, or just lurk, please do. You know, hey man, you probably, if I know Not Don Nuts, you probably were having a damn good time. Motherfucker does nothing but retro achievements and such, and I think that's the coolest thing ever. Playing Rugrats in Paris? Oh man, was that the GameCube or the PS1 version? I remember playing the GameCube version, I think. No, I played the PlayStation 1, but it wasn't Rugrats in Paris, it was a Search for Reptar. N64 game? Oh, there you go, brother. Yeah, I remember playing the PS1 game, which is Search for Reptar, which I love. I hate and I love it. It was the only game that I could rent from a Blockbuster for the longest time. Because, like, everyone was going crazy in that area. It was a place called Spring Ridge in Frederick, Maryland. Oh, God, we got another one? Yep. Oh, yeah. Search for Reptar was absolutely insane. Oh, I love the music. This song is one of my favorites.
Hands off. I'm taking her home.
Sis.
I'm not your sister. You couldn't protect her. It's your fault she...
Save us.
Sarah?
You can save us. Protect us all.
Lightning has the most honest reaction here.
Save Cocoon.
Save Cocoon?
Yeah, we gotta kill the robot gods. We gotta kill all the robots.
Leave it to me. You'll see. I'll protect Cocoon. I'll save everyone.
Somehow, I'll make things right.
You just relax.
Thank you.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and ascend to Crystal Godhood. See you later, fuckers. Living is gay. I'm gonna die. Bye. I'm just gonna ascend to a never an undying state of Crystallis. Oh, make sure you kill the robot gods before I ascend to godhood. Oh, by the way, here's a Chaos General. Go kill Eggman.
Sarah! Sarah!
Oh, and okay. That is a really, really good question. Not Don Nuts just said, does this game get better or worse when it becomes open world in your own opinion? I didn't think it was bad before it became open world. Everyone calls this game Final Fantasy Hallway. Technically, every Final Fantasy game has nothing but hallways. If you look at the map in some of the Final Fantasy games, it's just from point A to point B, with some places you can go to in between. Yes, you have the open world map. I get it. And now if you're talking about just Final Fantasy 13 2, yeah, it's great. It's phenomenal. I still love this game, though. And the fact that people call it, oh, it's just Final Fantasy hallway, just get from point A to point B, you know, that's all that matters. It's like, come on, man. It kinda is, yes, I get it. And I'm basically retreading over my own steps here. I'm skipping over my own words here. I feel like this game deserves a lot more respect than people put on it, you know? I feel like the story was still pretty solid, because let me tell you, I've played and beaten this game 3 times. My first playthrough, everyone told me this game was shit, and they made me feel bad for playing it. So I played it with that thought process of everyone's like, yeah, it's just Final Fantasy hallway, the characters are unlikable, no one likes them, and I was like, man, I agree with you, yeah, I'm letting other people's terrible opinions and you know, just boomer Final Fantasy mindsets ruin my opinion of this game. And then I said, well, okay, I think I didn't understand the story well enough, so I went back and I replayed it again, and I said, hey, that wasn't too bad. It's an RPG. I mean, you know, it's a Deus Ex Machina, literal Deus Ex Machina, and they're just trying to get out of the oppressive regime that is fate brought on by these robot gods. And it's like, so we can live a normal damn life, dude. Like Bartandalus and all these motherfuckers, get these robot gods out of here. That's actually kind of a cool concept. Wait, why didn't I listen to this? Because I went into it with a closed mindset, and then I played it the 3rd time around, and I said that one of my favorite Final Fantasy characters ever is in this game, and it's Zaz. Because they actually wrote a realistic black guy to be in Final Fantasy games. And it wasn't just a racist caricature. It was like, this guy actually like reacts how an actual black person would react if they were in a Final Fantasy game. Like, he's a legit real-ass character. Like, he's not just running around like Barrett stereotype, Mr. T stereotype. He's like actually a real guy who, by the way, I think it's at some point in the game, if I recall correctly, he tries to kill himself because he said, this is hopeless. This is literally hopeless. And you really feel the guy for a bit. And I know this is far from the original question, was, does the game get better or worse when it becomes open world? I have a neutral opinion on that. I don't think it does get better or worse. I think it's just a different flavor of the game. Because I think the game in its current state, where you go from point A to point B, is still great. It's just trying to tell a story, and they wanted to do it with a point A to point B, you know, hallways. But there's one thing that people forget about when you go to the areas, when you go from point A to point B. These landscapes and set designs are the most gorgeous ever. Final Fantasy 13 has some of the best landscape design and background designs I have seen in a Final Fantasy. Ever since I played Final Fantasy IX. And 9 actually has the best, is arguably the best background designs, the best world designs ever. Final Fantasy 13 is in 2nd place, with Final Fantasy VI trailing behind it. Because 13 is just a gorgeous fucking game. This game is beautiful.
The sea who fulfill their focus are transformed into crystal and gain eternal life.
Yeah, but you turn into a crystal. Like, what are you gonna do?
Sweet dreams? She's not sleeping! She's...
To be honest, I was enjoying my time with 13 when it was a singular path. Yeah, I had a great time.
Remember the legend.
Oh yeah, we are.
L'Cie who fulfilled
We're playing on the
her
Xbox
purpose
360.
crystal and gain eternal life. It's the same with Sarah. Eternal life. She's not dead.
Hit him.
Sarah's my bride to be. I promise to be hers forever. I don't care how many years.
Yeah, we're
I
playing on the
have to wait.
360 though. There we go.
It's over! Open your eyes. and
All
face
3
reality.
discs, baby. Yep, playing on the 360 here. With my Sam and Max profile pic.
Does becoming a l'Cie really mean losing everything?
Yeah, so I have a hacked Xbox 360 that, no, I did not illegally download the games. I bought all the games physical, and I basically burned them onto the game so I don't have to play with them with disc. But I have all the, like, to my left, literally right here, all 140 games right here that I have currently. I'm still collecting more games for it, though.
The target is almost in place. Surface team, what is your status?
Also, Geosh, thank you so much for joining on to the stream, by the way. Appreciate you, brother.
Leave no trace. The pulse vestige never existed.
I think the name of this is, Anima or something. Yeah, we're going balls deep into this, baby. We're raw dogging it. They do kind of look like Killzone characters, don't they?
What's happening?
Must be a sanctum strike. Bring down the vestige and the foul sea right with it.
Aren't they taking it back to Pulse? That's what the purge was, right?
All they care about is getting everything from Pulse off Cocoon. Dead or alive, it's all the same.
We can't stay here. They'll kill us.
Oh, stop being a little bitch, Hope. Hope, you're kinda back when the gen... This is the gen of black with orange highlights. Yep. Yep, it was. Yo, hold on. Let me make sure this is being... This motherfucker right here. Okay, cool. The auto moderator bandit. Cool. Thank you, SiriBot. SiriBot is the certified hood classic. And then we're gonna go back and play some Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, alright, everyone, I have a confession to make. Because somebody called me out the other day, and I have to admit this. Because they saw something in the background running. I love playing Raid Shadow Legends. Real talk. As a guy that loves RPGs, I fucking love Raid Shadow Legends unironically. I'm level 40. I play this game way too much on my phone and on PC. And I have zero shame. Zero shame. Hey, yo, Raid, do you want to sponsor me? Sponsor me, Raid. I'll take a Raid sponsorship. I actually play your game. I've been playing your game for the last 3 years. There, I said it. I feel zero shame. Y'all can unsubscribe if you want. I don't care. Unfollow me if you think I'm a shill. But I actually love Raid Shadow. Put me in the game. Yeah, put my little dog character. There's an entire race of oh my god, that's loud. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. I need to go into the settings here. This music is way too fucking loud. Whew, Jesus Christ. Alright. We need maximum frame rates, my guy. There we go. Anyway, so, like, this actually, unironically, there's some, like, champions that are dog people and like, animal people. Index. I think they're called skinwalkers, yeah. There's a guy with a chicken head. I kind of like it. So you could put STV101 in here as a hero. They could. Yo, Raid, where's Markiplier? Is Markiplier in this game? I don't know. Did Markiplier get his own character in this? I'll look it up. One of these free-to-play games? I believe it. No, but like, real talk though, somebody called me out on it yesterday, and I said, fuck you, I love Raid Shadow Legends.
I'll be right back.
Whenever I'm working, okay, real talk. Whenever I'm sorry, I keep pausing the game right now. We're extending the content for today, but anyway, no. Whenever I am at work, like Raid Shadow Legends gets me through an 8-hour shift at work. When I don't want to play something that I can dedicate more than 2 brain cells to, Raid is awesome. I'll gladly play Raid Shadow Legends any day.
Day with the
In fact, I
Foul
play
Sea.
every day actually,
Got some things to talk
unironically.
about.
What? You gonna ask it to help her?
I'm
You
gonna
really
punch
like it?
God.
That thing wants to chew us up and spit us out.
Yo, if
Well,
any
what do you
indie
want
game
me to
developer
do?
want to put me in their indie game,
What?
yo, hit me the fuck up. I want to be in a game.
Here we go.
Yo, hit me up, man. I'll get you some sales with me and my 140 followers. Nah, not really. I'm not that much of a shill. Or am I? Alright, let's get him, baby. Yo, I would tell Raid, if you get me to do a sponsorship, I will go all out. Like, I'll do some internet historian level shit with the Raid Shadow Legends ad. Every stream, yeah, man, I'll do it. I think it's fun. I think it's fun to do Raid Shadow. Like, okay, like, friggin' internet historian made like ads in video games. Fucking cool. Like ads in like YouTube videos, the coolest thing ever. And I kind of would love to do that. It's time for Raid Shadow Legends! It's the console experience for your mobile phone. It's Raid! Or NordVPN. NordVPN seems to be the other one that's still kind of going strong. I don't use NordVPN, but I do use an MVP. I use MoleVPN. God, I was just watching a lore video on Raid like a week ago. A weed ago. Smoke up, boys. Hello. How long has it been, Not Don Nuts? Has it been 1 weed ago? Or was it 2? Hello, sir. May I have 1 weed? Hold the mayonnaise. Oh, I just love the kids and their marijuana. Hello, sir. I'd like 1 ham sandwich. Hold the weed. That's funny as shit. Remember, kids, to bring a... I do love the UI. It is... The UI for this game is absolutely awesome. It's not as good as Persona 5's. Persona 5, if you ever were to pick the greatest RPG UI, Persona 5.
Focus, and she did it. You got what you want. Now let her go.
We have to kill God.
Please, turn her back. I'll be your Lassie instead.
Fine. You go on begging. Like this thing gives a damn what we want! Ah!
See, this is the part where I started... I hated lightning for the first couple of minutes when I was playing for the first time. This is the point where I'm like, okay, no, never mind, I take it back. Lightning is awesome. Lightning's like, you know, Snow, stop being a bitch and just do something.
Told us to save Cocoon. That means this thing needs to die.
But fuck you, it's like the fallacy wakes up. The fuck you just say, little bitch? Fuck you just say about me? I'll have you know, I'm literally a robot god with over 1 billion years of confirmed fighting ability. It's the lights. It's the lights of San Francisco. I will say the design for this is pretty ballin'. 100 million confirmed eradications. You got the creepypasta. You got the copypasta shitpost.
For Sarah.
I'm doing this for a bunch of Oreos. Hey yo, man, listen. You want me to get you to do anything you want me to do? Yo, just send me a whole pack of Oreos, man. And whoever you want dead is dead. They ain't living to see tomorrow.
I got these things.
I got a gun.
Well, use it.
This is the point where Zaz, see, they made him like a real person. He's like, listen, man, I don't know nothing about fighting no robot gods and shit. I got guns. Will that work? Yeah, I think I have the power of God and anime on my side. Oh yeah, and this gun that I found. This is literally Zaz. This is why Zaz was the coolest.
Thanks.
I've got a pistol. Yo, I got the toolie, my dude. We'll bring a bucket and a mop for this wireless access point. Right manipulator, let's get it. Left manipulator. Get him, baby. The combat system, I will say, does get better. I think once they allow you to do the paradigm shift stuff, but they make it. The one biggest criticism that I have is that they do it way too late. Like when you get to do the paradigm shifts, yeah, it's way too late at that point. They should have let you start doing the paradigm shift like after you hit pulse. Like the second you get to pulse, that's when they need to let you pick the party member, the party leader, the commander, or commando, whoever it is. Yo, somebody did like a mashup of Final Fantasy 13 songs with Final Fantasy 7 songs, and they all slap. I do love the design of this thing. It does look freaking amazing. Like, the Fal'Cie in this game looks so cool. Especially Bartandalus. I remember fighting Bartandalus and thinking, nah, this is a fucking boss. Even though, like, it took me, like, 20 tries to beat Bartandalus. Hey! How do you pronounce this? Just Josh? I'm just gonna say Josh. Because, like, my brain keeps on thinking Geosh. Hey, yo, it's my boy, Geosh! And thank you for the follow, brother. My brother in Christ, thank you for the follow. Express yourself. It's inspired by Japanese, so hard O sound. Josh. It's my boy, Josh. Rhymes with Yoshi. Josh. Joshi. Oh, yes, Joshi. Haha. Joshi. I like it. I dig it. I fucks with it. Oh no. We're watching the Ring tapes again. We did it, boys. We killed God. Now what? Joshi! Doodly doo 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 doo. Doodly doo 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 doo. Doodly doo 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 doo. Doodly doo 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 doo. This part was fucking awesome as shit, though. We killed a god. There are more. Zaz, get your gun.
See a future, and I was afraid. When the future was clear, and it hurt to see, I'd just close my eyes
Uh-oh.
and lose myself in happier days.
Okay, I saw this in the chat. It's saying Cat Blob Dan, and I was thinking, oh no, Scarlet, are we getting like botted again? Oh wait, no, it's an emoji called Cat Blob Dan. I was concerned for a sec. I'm still working on trying to get the combined chat together. So right now it's just Twitch and I think YouTube showing up on the chat logs. Kick is not interacting with this multi-chat at all. It just stopped for some weird reason. And yesterday, me messing with the chat was what caused it to fucking crash yesterday, which is why the stream ended so abruptly. Which I apologize. I didn't mean to scare you.
The whole gang's here tonight. How'd that?
Nah, Scarlet, everything scares me.
Let's go find him.
Excuse me.
See you around. You know. No, but I want to. You just missed her. She said she'd be at the usual place.
Thanks.
Sorry about that.
Hey, it's Fang.
Now, who'd you say you were looking for?
What the hell is in this cocktail? Look at this cocktail, yo. There's like a cherry, and then there's like, what, a little Vienna sausage in it or something? What the fuck kind of cocktail you making? A cherry and a Vienna sausage, just like Mom used to make. It's disgusting. I hate it.
Making a wish?
Maybe I was. I was hoping that tomorrow I can tell
Maybe
my
I
sister.
was.
She'll be so mad, knowing I did
She's
it.
so butthurt.
Don't worry. I'll take the blame for you. You know, you should ask for something bigger. These are wish-granting fireworks, like in the
Terrible
schools.
cocktail, and in front of my chicken fajitas. Yo, I'll take 6 chicken fajitas, please.
The sea who fulfill their focus, they become crystal and gain eternal life.
Would help if they gave you some clue about what you're supposed to do. We'll figure this thing out. You will never be one of those monsters.
So what will I be? A crystal?
Hey, yo, I'm gonna take 6 chicken fajitas, please.
Yesterday at the store, I got us something.
I got you a dingly dangly.
I don't know much about jewelry, but I hope you like it.
I hope you like it, baby. I bought it off some Spanish guy over on 5th and 7th Street over in California. Bought it for about $5 and a bag of oranges.
No matter what happens, I'm yours forever. Sarah. My one, my only. Will you marry me?
Yes.
She said yes!
He took an arrow to the knee. I'm sorry, I had to. Will you marry me, please? The sickeningly adorable. Oh, wait. This is actually one of my favorite parts. This is one of my favorite songs, bruh.
Gotta love these fireworks. They granted my wish.
Your wish.
Yo, this is a
Before I
song
asked
by
you to
Leona
marry me,
Ludus as well. Yo, she
I
slaps
wish
in this
that you would
game.
say yes.
Then maybe they'll grant mine too.
What's that?
Yo, we're gonna turn up the volume. This is one of my favorite
To
songs.
have the courage to tell Lightning that I've become a Lassie.
Hey, our engagement is way bigger news. Oh man, I can't wait to see her face. She'll be my new sister.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that song plays it. Yes!
Hey, Snow.
Yeah. That was close.
Our own private heaven.
All we need. Just you and me.
Thank you, Snow.
Ayo, all of 2025 so far feels like we've been awake during surgery. And we're having the horrible realization during that process that we're awake. Not to bring down the mood or anything, but, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I've got to pee. So I will be right back. Bring a bucket and a mop for that wireless access point. Be right back, baby. talking to him. But I couldn't. Okay, we're back. Let's see, that's off. Cool. Alright. Still on disc 1.
Sarah!
Hey yo, who want Hey yo, can I get a garnish in this cocktail? Put some Vienna sausage in it. Thanks, baby. We made it to day 9, but we started incredibly late here, and I gotta go to work here in maybe an hour, so... Lake Brescia. This is what I was talking about, was the first stopping point.
This must be Lake Brescia? Well, I guess we fell from up there. And the lake turned to crystal? Help me out here. I mean, did the Foul Sea do this? How in the world did we end up here?
How should
I don't know, bitch.
We're alive. How?
Sarah! No one survives a fall from that high. Not without a miracle. Sarah saved us!
Sarah, listen. It's all your fault. She got...
Hey! Watch out!
What did I just do?
You used magic. You used the power of l'Cie. The Fal'Cie cursed us. We're l'Cie now.
Well, sucks to suck, bro. Make the best of it.
Right.
Now we can do magic. Paradigm system. We'll view the tutorial, why not? You can assign characters the most effective roles for a given situation by changing your party's paradigm. You can switch between paradigms as often as you like. Press the LB to access the party's paradigm deck. Pressing it. Oh. Each paradigm assigns specific roles to members of your party. These roles define spells and abilities available for your party member, as well as your general behavior in combat. There's a wide variety of paradigms to choose from. Offensive paradigms concentrate on dealing damage to enemies, while defensive paradigms focus on party protection and healing. It is very important to shift paradigms to your situation to suit your situation. You can press up and down to scan the paradigms available and see the list of roles that each comprises. Your current paradigm, Relentless Assault, is an offensive paradigm in which each multiple attackers coordinate their efforts. The paradigm's 2 Ravagers target whichever the enemy commando attacks. The goal is to quickly fill in the enemy's chain gauge in order to see it stagger it. If you wish to continue Relentless Assault paradigm, press B to choose the paradigm deck. If you wish to change the paradigm, select new paradigm, then press A. Let's do Solidarity. One of your party members is just taking damage. Now might be a good time to open your paradigm deck with LB and shift to defensive paradigm like Solidarity. Shifting to Solidarity will cast Snow as the role of a Sentinel, boosting defenses so he can shield others from the enemy ire. Vanille's role will change to Medic, causing her to concentrate on healing wounded allies with a cure spell. Once your party has recovered strength, you can shift back to Relentless Assault and continue battling your enemies.
Back off! Back off!
And I love the paradigm system too, by the way. Dead. Oh man, I got a sweet tattoo.
So we really are l'Cie. You too?
Yep. Right here.
Damn.
Okay.
Let's see to the last. Why me? I don't even know you. But you have to go and attack that thing? Just leave me alone. It's your fault. It's your fault, You could have. All of this is your and Sarah's fault.
Watch it!
Sorry.
After all, he is just a kid.
Right. You'll see. Come on. Off we go.
He may be really annoying, but he is literally a fucking kid.
Let's see, huh?
Instrument of Tredegery. Strode into nature's den and paid the consequences. Cool. Neat.
Yep. We're all playing for Team Pulse now.
I will say, see, this is what I was talking about, everyone. When I say, like, the set designs and the environment designs for Final Fantasy XIII, just look at how absolutely gorgeous this is. They really went out of their way for this. Although it is capped at 30 frames per second, so it is kind of dialed back a little bit in the grandiose department, but I'm not complaining.
Okay, if we don't know our focus, how do we complete it?
I think I saw it.
Saw what?
That is how a focus comes down, people. The Fal'Cie, they don't spell it out with clear-cut instructions. All you get is a hazy glimpse. Well, that's what they say. Legends and all. Legends. Yeah.
Did you see anything?
I just... It's all kind of foggy, but I saw this big, towering...
What? Wait a minute. Hold on now. Do we all have the same dream?
Ragnarok.
I dreamed that Jack Black came into my bed, snuggled up close to me, went right up against my ear and whispered, "Chicken jockey." That was the most scariest dream I've ever had.
We all saw the same dream. We all heard that same voice.
Jack Black whispering sweet nothings into your ears, telling you "chicken jockey."
But how are we supposed to know what to do from that?
We have to kill Jack Black.
The dream's the only hint the Fal'Cie gives us. Figuring out what to do with it, that's our job.
Okay. We're Pulse l'Cie, right? Enemies a Cocoon. So, does that mean that our focus is... Are we supposed to...
Save her.
Say what?
Our focus is to protect Cocoon.
Really? Okay. And why's that?
Sarah told us. Let's do it. We're all in this together. I'm gonna look for Sarah. She ought to be nearby.
I'll come too!
And the party splits up.
Wait!
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that boy can't stay still.
Really?
Okay, bye, Lightning. Oh, we got the Crystarium. Having become l'Cie, the members of your party can now develop their powers, learning new abilities and improving attributes such as strength, magic, and HP. New. I don't think I will. Okay. Now, let me see here if I want to develop her as a commando or a ravager. Hang on. You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna grind and max them all out. We definitely want him as a sentinel. He's the best sentinel. Let's see. Definitely need her as the medic. She is one of the best medics. Let's see. And Hope. Of which I have 0 for, by the way. I think he's one of the best synergists, so... Hope makes for good... I will say, as a party member, he does make for a good, support member. Just jump over this shit, bruh. Don't worry. Aw, yeah. Black Mage? Oh, yeah, for magic, yeah. Oh, yeah, he does make for a good Ravager, that's right. Okay, everyone. I know I started the stream really, really late today. That was mostly just because I was trying to get an AC unit fixed. We've been working on it for like the last couple of days here. So it is going to be a short stream. Tomorrow will be a much longer stream for sure. I'm going to try to start around like 2 o'clock. And we're going to try to at least get the discs 2 before the end of the week. So, having said that, I got to go take a 1-hour nap before work starts. So... we're going to call it here. Let's see who else is streaming right now, though. Persona Bull is... let's see who else is. Yo, let's go raid our buddy Trashy Rashy. Big and Brashy. Oh, he's playing Baldur's Gate 3. Yo, let's go get our boy. Go say hi to Trash Platter, baby. Have a great night, everyone.